Coming up next, the Celtics. Two elite. Centers from tip-off to the final buzzer grab. We should have a battle on our hands tonight.
Oh, yes, indeed, B.A. And, you know, in games like this, it's important to give space for your big guys to compete. The last thing you want is to overcrowd the paint and end up taking an elbow.
Looking at the starting five for the Boston Celtics. Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with LeBron James. And it's Kidd in at the point guard. 4 on the clock. Here's Doncic. LeBron with the rebound.
And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest.
Pass to Dumars. Down low. Here's Antetokounmpo.
Man, good luck stopping that. Giannis just makes it look so easy.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Leonard outside. Here's the pick. Now here's Doncic. He's closely guarded. In transition, here they come. Here's Antetokounmpo. And can't get it to go. Now 1 of 2. Here's Nowitzki. Pass to Chamberlain. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. James with the ball. Whoa! Oh, my goodness!
Look, getting inside positioning is what he wants. Like, once that man gets in there and gets moving, oh, he's going to finish that dunk.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. And here is Irving. Doncic outside. Back to Irving. Pass to Leonard. Beyond the arc. Boston pulls it in. Here's Kidd. Antetokounmpo outside. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
Yeah, sometimes even Giannis needs help. The play gets him all the room he needs to strike.
And Grant, for everything else he's accomplished, Giannis hasn't quite mastered the three-point shot.
And you know, he hasn't had to, B.A. You want him inside, hitting on those high percentages, shutting down the lane defensively, and, of course, controlling the boards.
Doncic, no good. For Boston, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up. And the Mavericks are in the planning stages for a new arena set to open by 2031.
Yeah, their existing arena opened in 2001. A 30-year run for an NBA venue is pretty typical. And remember, it's big business. New arenas are often the anchor tenant for larger developments.
And he can't hit the second. The floor is spaced for the Celtics, Richard, and they've launched threes at a record pace.
And when those shots are falling, they are tough to beat. But they live by the 3, die by the 3. Some say they settle when the shot's not falling.
Yeah, from a tough spot on the floor, Luka's shooting ability on display right there.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Sinks that one from the post. Antetokounmpo has got 6.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now here's Doncic. 5 to shoot. Takes the 3. Rebounded by LeBron.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Antetokounmpo for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. 9 points in the game.
And some fans wince when he takes them, but Giannis can and will hit the occasional three-point shot.
Doncic outside. Let's go with a 3. Boston pulls it in. It's a 9-point spread. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
A bit ago, Jason Kidd and I were able to chat. We talked about their defensive game plan for Giannis, and he told me the best way to guard Giannis is to keep him out of the paint and force him to be a jump shooter. The only problem is no one's figured out how to do that consistently. Giannis always seems to find a way to impose his will. Back to you.
Thank you for that, Allie.
Oh, this is why you get Leonard the ball inside and just let him go to work.
Kidd, the pass to Antetokounmpo. To the middle. And stolen by Leonard. Oh, what a fast break for Dallas. Doncic outside. Jacks up a 3. That one's off. He's 1 for 6.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Mavericks trail by 7. Here's Nowitzki. No good on the 3.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
It's stolen by Doncic. Here's Nowitzki. He's scoreless. And he banks in the layup.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
And so Joe Mazzulla decides to call a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Got a line change here for Boston.
Substitution on the court.
Jokic with it. Inside, here's Mutombo. No good. Siakam with the defensive effort. Outside Irving. And stolen by Booker. And Boston pushing it up now. Great D that time from Irving.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
On the wing, Irving. Back to ball. Irving against Booker. And it's Irving missing. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Booker. And Booker with the jam.
That's just too easy for D-Book. You can't give him an opening like that.
Now here's Irving. Zubac, screen. Takes a step back. Jokic grabs the board. Boston leading by 7. Right side, Booker. Porter pulls it in. The Mavericks shooting just 25% from the field in the first quarter. Outside for Irving. Clock at 6. Boston with a rebound. Here's Booker. Drives to the hoop. And Booker with the jam.
There is no on-off switch for Booker. He is always in attack mode.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Three-pointer. And that one's good. LaMelo Ball for 3.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
For Boston, they've gotten 7 of 13 shots to drop. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Jokic. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander.
He is just an excellent pick-and-roll option. Jokic always uses his high basketball IQ to find and execute the right play.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Mavericks making a switch here. Jones is checked in.
Number 23, Herbert Jones.
Now Ball. Pass to Jones. Back to Ball. Jones with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Ball passes to Jones. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing.
Uncharacteristic, but that's a bucket he'll convert 90% of the time.
Well, when you think about all the miles Jimmy Butler has on his legs now, how many more does he have left, Grant?
Well, he's been shouldering the load for a long time, but what separates him from the pack is his sheer will and his IQ. So he might just surprise us a little.
6 on the shot clock. Butler can't get it to go.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Pass to Jones. Jones with a screen on Butler. There's Ball with a three. Rebound Boston. 56 seconds left in the first. Booker, the pass to Jokic. Tries again, and he lays it in. And the Celtics lead by 10.
And he's just slippery down there. I mean, Jokic makes gaining position look so easy.
Ball surveys the floor. Pass to Irving. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Give a good player a good look, and you know what the outcome will be.
Up top, Booker. He's guarded by Irving. Irving against Booker. Jokic with a screen on Irving. For three, Booker. They get it again. Jokic gets the bucket. Jokic has got his third bucket of the night. And so it's Boston earning this break in the action, up 10. Looking to run whenever they can. That's part of why they lead. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Boston.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
You know, they've also been very effective at running the floor. Just a ton of points in the fast break has been a big part of their success.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. James is out there with Butler, and it's Dumars in a two-guard. Pass to James. It's wide right, hits off the rim. Mavericks trail by 7. Here's Leonard. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Leonard's gotten his second bucket.
Showing off a little muscle on that finish. Kawhi might look calm, but his game is loud.
And we played through the first minute here in the second. Here's Kidd. Still without a bucket. Pass to Butler. And a miss there on the triple.
Locking the arc down. Defense knows it's on them to scare off those shots.
On the wing, Jones. Butler covering. To the wing, right side. Now here's Zubac. The D's right on it. Leonard for three. The rebound by Malone. Boston leading by 5. Here's James. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
The veteran smarts of James understands how to absorb the contact and still finish.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Boston. And Grant, in recent years, we've seen the pace of the NBA game increasing.
Yeah, it stagnated in the 90s, but it is back. We're still not at the frenetic pace of the 1960s when we'd see over 120 possessions a game. But the efficiency is at an all-time high. The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Here's Kidd. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Antetokounmpo inside. And the shot goes down. And the Celtics lead by 10.
And Giannis has a ridiculous combination of size, skill, and athleticism.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. The Dallas Mavericks are all in on defense. Coach Jason Kidd said, quote, That's something you can hang your hat on, especially when your offense isn't going. Defense will give you a chance to win those ugly games. That gives you the opportunity to play for that bigger trophy. Brian, back to you.
Gotta have it. All right, Allie, thanks for the report. And the Celtics in possession here. After the basket by Dallas. With the step back. James inside. Leonard defending. Here's Dumars. Malone. Chamberlain pulls it in. Leonard against James. Kawhi, so steady inside.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Celtics lead by 6. James outside. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Here he goes. The shot's good on the assist by James. And it's 13 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
When Giannis starts to drive, the defense knows it's in trouble. He powers right through them.
Some nice ball movement by Dallas. Here's Nowitzki. Antetokounmpo covering. Pulls up on the wing. Boston with a rebound. Malone's got 4 rebounds in the game. You know, for a team that's had deep playoff runs, almost the feed, the jam, Giannis.
Throw it up to the rim and let Giannis hammer it home. Never a bad idea.
Leonard outside. And Boston pushing it up now. Dumars passes to Kidd. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. And it's a 12-point Celtic lead.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Doncic on the wing. And here we go, the Celtics on the run. And that one's good, Dumars.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Leonard outside. Pass to Nowitzki. Here's Chamberlain. Now Doncic. And he lobs it up to the rim. Hammers the lob through.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
Man, absolutely jaw-dropping. And so Joe Mazzulla calls the timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Michael Porter, he's checked in for Dallas. On defense, Dallas. A 12-point game. Pass to Kidd. From downtown. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Here's Nowitzki. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
And you have to love the focus. He gets hit, but converts it anyway.
Dallas shooting their first free throw of the night here. Siakam, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Irving comes in for Leonard.
Team foul.
One shot.
Now at the line for your Mavericks, Dirk Nowitzki, shooting 1.
Boston leading by 9. Gilgeous-Alexander feeling it out a bit. Shoots over ball. SGA can't get it to go.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Booker, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Booker with a screen on ball. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That one on ball.
Yeah, what's special about Gilgeous-Alexander is how shifty he is, which also makes it so tough on defenses.
Boston shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game. And so he hits both. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has made the move from star to superstar, Grant.
Well, no question, B.A. He's been a superstar for quite a few seasons now, but he's not satisfied and just continues to elevate his game year after year.
Here's Nowitzki. He's got 7. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got 4 rebounds in the game. With the cross. Wow! LeBron making some noise.
He can make you miss in more ways than just one. Bron with a nice little dribble move.
And here's Ball. 6 points for him. Here's Nowitzki. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. James inside, hounded by Ball. Tipped.
You gotta love the hustle from Ball. Great job rising up to send it back.
Pass to Irving. James with the ball. Now Porter defending. And here's Jokic. Siakam pulls down the board. Outside Porter. Now Ball. Back to Porter. Now here's Ball. Shot clock at 6. Excellent D there from Booker. And Booker has got the ball here for the Celtics. Releases from 15. And the shot is good off the backboard. Booker's got 6.
Make no mistake, Devin Booker is a shooter. If he sees a chance, he is going to take it.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Jimmy Butler's checked in for LeBron. Ball with it. He's got 6. Irving looking around. 6 to shoot. 2 in the cold spell. And it's good on the lay-in.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Zubac against Jokic. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Zubac. Mavericks trail by 13. And he lobs it up, and it's slammed in by Zubac.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. SGA against Ball. Here's SGA. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
I love when Gilgeous-Alexander looks to score because it forces the defense to act.
And he'll take his 3rd and 4th free throws of the night. No good on that one. He hits the 2nd from the line. 1:22 left in the 2nd period. Now here's Irving. Porter looks it over. Just 5 to shoot. Zubac. Shoot from the baseline. Jokic grabs the board. Jokic has got 5 rebounds tonight. Look at Booker elevate.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Ball no good.
and you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Pass to Booker.
I got yours, I got yours.
29 seconds left to play in the second quarter. And it's Jokic missing. Mavericks trail by 14. Outside Porter. There's 14 seconds left in the second. Now Ball. He has 6. Three-pointer. Oh, they get a hand on it. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Jokic.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
And so it's the Boston Celtics, a sizable lead of 14 at the break. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. Back after this.
Get ready for your pocket line. Arena Entertainment.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. It's been a clinic out there by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Here's Kidd. We've got Kawhi Leonard, and it's Nowitzki in at the 4-man position. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Here's Antetokounmpo, and the rebound goes to Dallas. Outside Irving. Doncic outside. To the paint. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Few guys distribute better than Doncic. He's got good instincts for when and where to send the ball.
Antetokounmpo, right side, and the rebound goes to Dallas. Chamberlain's got 5 rebounds tonight. To the inside. It's deflected. It's James on the wing. He's... Oh, big finish! Wow!
Okay, I see you.
Beyond belief. I mean, such a creative talent. And I'm not surprised to see Giannis get flashy on the finish.
And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. Pass to Nowitzki. Antetokounmpo with the block. Celtics lead by 12. Antetokounmpo looking it over. James outside. Here's Kidd. Pass to James. Clock at 6. Oh, solid D from Leonard. For Dallas, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Irving. The rebound, Celtics. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Giannis with the jam.
And you can see early on that Giannis wanted to be aggressive. I mean, he's taken over at the offensive end.
Leonard outside. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. Here's Dumars. Doncic pulls down the board. Mavericks trail by 14. Irving with it. Picked up by James. On the wing, Irving. Doncic outside. And Boston pushing it up now. Kidd with the bucket.
They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points while the other guys struggle to keep up.
Back to Doncic from behind the arc. They get it back. Chamberlain passes to Nowitzki. Count it. Nowitzki's got 9 points.
Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
And so Joe Mazzulla decides to call a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments.
Good idea to call timeout. It looked like the guys were getting some heavy legs out there.
Pascal Siakam, he's checked in for the Mavericks. LaMelo Ball comes in for Irving.
LaMelo Ball.
Here's Kidd. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Malone. Just 3 to shoot. Fires for 3. That shot, no good. Mavericks trail by 14. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Giannis Antetokounmpo is embracing his emotional leadership role. He said, before I was really serious and quiet, now I'm more vocal, smiling, having fun. It carries over. I love to lead by example, but I know that my voice carries a lot of weight. Guys?
It sure does. Allie, thanks very much for the report. Siakam against Antetokounmpo to the middle. Malone. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Now you see how comfortable Giannis is in the pick and rolls. Keeping things simple, just a smart pass.
Ball outside. Down low. Here's Chamberlain. Got a hand on it. And it's out of bounds to the Mavericks as Dallas retains possession. Jones, he's checked in for Ball. Jokic is checked in for Boston. Here's Chamberlain, covered by Jokic. Chamberlain passes to Siakam. 6 on the shot clock. Siakam cashes in the triple.
You have to take Siakam seriously at the arc. He can hurt you from there.
You know, Grant, for a guy who started playing basketball at age 17, Siakam has put together quite the resume.
Yeah, B.A. Pascal is a champion. He's got multiple All-Star and All-NBA selections, and one of the great developmental stories when you think about his discovery through basketball without borders.
Mavericks trail by 11. Leonard outside. Inside. Here's the break. From 20 feet. The shot by Kidd, no good. And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for Dallas. And here's Jones. No points yet. Here's Leonard. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits. Celtics lead by 11. Jokic passes to James. Nice move. Classic move by LeBron James.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. The Mavericks making a switch here. Zubac is checked in.
Give it up for yourself. Substitution on the court.
Leonard outside. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. Outside Jones. To the paint. Just 5 on the clock. Siakam outside. And they're pushing it up. Here's SGA. And that one hits the back iron. Mavericks trail by 13. And he's going for the lob. And there's the rejection. Outside Butler. Booker against Leonard. Jokic with a screen on Leonard. Back to Butler. Shot clock at 6. Puts up a 3. Mavericks with a rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Siakam, the pass to Jones. And here's Doncic, covered by Jokic. Doncic, no good. Boston leading by 13. Pass to Butler. Jones with the block. Leonard looking over the floor. Doncic on the wing. Booker against Leonard. Over Booker. Shot by Leonard, no good. Boston's got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Oh, got a piece of it. Tries the spin move. Doncic outside. Pass to Zubac. To stop the drought. Doncic, no good.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
And the basket by Mutombo. Mutombo's got his first basket.
The all-around game of Butler. He's all about sharing the rock and getting his guys involved.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. For Dallas, Michael Porter, he's checked in for Siakam, and Irving is subbed in for Kawhi Leonard. Zubac with it, outside Irving.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
There's a minute 59 left to play in the third. Clock at 6. Doncic against Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Doncic missing. Celtics lead by 15. Butler taking his time here. Pass to Jokic. Outside Booker. Launches a 3. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic. Jokic has got his third assist of the night.
That's the kind of shot this offensive scheme is meant to produce.
Doncic passes to Jones. Now Irving, Booker defending. Looking to end the run, and he gets it to go. Irving's got 6 points.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
For 3, Booker. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Doncic has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Irving, the pass to Doncic. And here's Porter, wide open. Good work there as it goes.
Catch and release. Porter Jr. is so quick. Tough to close out on.
There's 39 seconds left in the third quarter. And here's Jokic outside. Jones grabs the board. And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. They trail by 14. Here's Doncic. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And you can't let Doncic get this type of positioning because then you're pretty much forced to foul him.
Dallas shooting their second and third free throws tonight. Doncic hits them both. There's 25 seconds left in the third quarter. Booker against Irving. Now here's Booker. 11 points in the game. 6 on the shot clock. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. Irving with a deep 3. That one doesn't drop. And so it's the Boston Celtics now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. They've been fantastic pushing the ball. Fast break points a key to this lead. We'll be right back. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your two-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
We talk a lot about playing for one another. Right there with the pass, he's demonstrated what it means to do exactly this.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. They've got Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's out there with James. And it's Dumars in at the two-guard position.
He knows his job on the glass, and he does it well, cleaning it up and sending it right back.
Antetokounmpo outside. Launches it. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Left side Porter. Pass to Irving. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. Outside Porter. Lets the 3 fly. Fires in the triple.
A lights-out three-point shooter. All Porter Jr. needs is a little wiggle room, and he's pulling up.
Antetokounmpo outside. Now here is James. Porter pulls it in. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Pass to Nowitzki. Cash assisting on the play was Porter.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for him.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Against contact. Giannis stays strong.
And look at Giannis using his length inside, allowing him to beat the contact and get the finish.
Here's Nowitzki. From deep three-point range. The rebound by Malone. Malone's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's James. James finds a runway and gets airborne.
Yeah, just too much big boy basketball by LeBron James, just bodying defenders inside.
Irving, the pass to Doncic. Here's the 3. Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
You know what? He's got to look to get other guys involved. The three-point stroke is off.
And Malone gets it to go.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Now here's Doncic. He's covered closely. Celtics lead by 11. Throws it up high. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Here's Nowitzki. Antetokounmpo covering. They need this. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul.
They pin that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Leonard's checked in for Dallas. So he gets them both.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. And the Mavericks making a change here. Siakam's checked in. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Over the break, I listened in on Joe Mazzulla's huddle, and they told the team, let's keep doing what we're doing. We're up. Do not forget that. They told their team to just relax, to have fun, and to finish this one out. We'll see if they do, guys.
And Allie, thanks.
It seems like every miss ends up in his hands. He's been unreal.
You aren't exaggerating. You don't get to 20 rebounds without having a special talent for grabbing misses.
The defense just can't let Siakam get inside positioning like this because he's looking to dunk it home.
Antetokounmpo outside. They set a pick. Here goes Giannis. Inside, Malone. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Pass to Leonard. From 9 feet out. And the dunk by Leonard.
They're taking the opportunity to get airborne. Kawhi doesn't hold back when he sees an opening.
Kidd, the pass to Malone. Antetokounmpo against Siakam. The drive by Antetokounmpo. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Doncic passes to Irving. Here's Chamberlain. Back to Irving. Down low. They swipe it. They're running. Here's Kidd. Antetokounmpo outside. And too long on the shot. Mavericks trail by 11. Now Siakam. Doncic outside. The three is up. The rebound by Malone. Malone's got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Kidd. James outside. LeBron sticks the triple.
When you're guarding LeBron, you have to give him something. So the King, well, he'll take a three-point basket.
Siakam outside. Here's Doncic. And he lobs it up top.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. And so James will bring it up for Boston. They led by as many as 18. Antetokounmpo outside. Shot is up. Leonard pulls down the board.
Now on the floor for Dallas, number 41, Dirk Nowitzki.
Celtics lead by 12. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Kidd. Up and over Doncic. The shot by Kidd, no good. Mavericks trail by 12. Outside Irving. Pass to Nowitzki. Out to Leonard. This one for 3. Boston with a rebound. Malone's got rebound number 7 tonight. James passes to Antetokounmpo. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. The Mavericks have gone just 6 of 14 in this final quarter. Outside Leonard. Now Doncic. Oh, no good on the layup.
There has been nothing for him this quarter. Ever since halftime, he's lost all of his touch.
Oh, it's off. Mavericks trail by 12. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Six to shoot. Luka on the attack.
And how about the handles Luka has? Phenomenal at creating scoring opportunities for himself.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged.
It's your D-Town crew. D-Town crew, make some noise.
Celtics lead by 10. James inside. Leonard's there. Oh, the shot is off. And it's Leonard with the ball for Dallas.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Doncic outside. Outside Leonard. 6 on the shot clock. Beyond the arc. Oh, the shot is off.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
Ooh, he's earning his keep offensively, a key part of their winning effort at this point.
Now here's Doncic. He's guarded closely. Bucket! Straight in!
The size and strength of Doncic can go overlooked. I mean, he's more than capable of scoring there in the paint.
A minute 20 left in the game. Here's Dumars. Using the glass to lay it in.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Celtics.
And of course, they really dominated in the paint tonight.
They obviously came in looking to impose their will, attack the heart and soul of that defense, and it led to a lot of good looks.
And one of the league's superstars, producing as he always does. What a terrific game for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
He came up with a bucket every time they needed him to. Great effort on offense, and he was a difference maker.
You know what they came to see? Me, never on my level, even if we in the same league. Talking too much on the court, you a big squeak. Don't make me cross over, watch your kick squeak. Last 2 minutes on my drop 10. But we down off the long, yeah, I got them. Quick shot, big shot. 6 threes in your face while your wrist locked.
Let's hear it for your dancing mascot, Manazman.
1:03 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Doncic can't get the three.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
It's picked off. Now Leonard. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. James against Leonard. Here's Antetokounmpo.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Nowitzki. Third personal foul. Second team foul. Joe Dumars. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And their biggest problem so far, taking care of the ball.
Yeah, they've made some great plays, but way too many turnovers.
SGA against ball. So we see the Celtics taking the W here. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce, who is now with our player of the game.
Giannis, an impressive performance. Talk about what this game showed you about your team.
Oh, this game was great.
All right, Allie, thanks. Great stuff there. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. See you next time.